Hello friends, my name is Srinivas and I welcome you to my channel Coding Skills. I have already made a separate videos on all the CRUD operations: create, save, update and delete. So as part of this video, we will learn how we can read all the records which are there in the database specific to student table. So as I mentioned earlier, I am using a same workspace, hence I will be using the same configuration that was made as part of my previous videos, but I'll show you at high level what are the configurations which are made so that it will just give a brief overview. The first one is a form.xml. Here I'm using a dependency specific to the database which I'm using, which is the Postgres database, and also the Hibernate core. And this is the default dependency, though I'm not using, but it was when I created this maven project, I got this JUnit, though I'm not using, I'll just kept as it is. Hibernate utility Java class is the utility class which is going to help us in placing all the utility methods. But right now we have only one method, get session factory, to give us a session factory. Once we have a session factory, we can use the session factory object to get the session objects and everything. So we will see how we can use the same thing. So this this utility method also has one more method to shut down. So if the register is not null, it's simply calling a destroy method from the register builder by passing the respective registry. And there is a student object which is my main entity in this case, which is mapping to the student database table. This has three fields: ID, name, and age. It has all the default constructor and the parameter constructor along with all the setter and getter methods. Hibernate configuration is the it has all the database specific properties, like what is the driver name, what is the database URL, the username and password, everything, and the connection pool specific information. And this is the important property, like whenever you start working on the any entities. So right now I have coded only one entity which is called student.java. So we just need to make that entry in our configuration file. Once we have everything is in place, all the basic things, so app.java is a basic program which is a launcher class to start your application. So I'm using the same app.java, but I have commented the previous things. Let's save, update, delete. I have created a separate method save all students. So in this method, what exactly we are doing? So here we don't need to get into the declaration of transaction, commit and rollbacks and everything. So this is simple, just straightforward program. So we are creating a session object is from using a Hibernate util.get session open session. Once the statement gets executed, you'll get a session object out of it. So then we are calling session dot create query, and from this is the your entity object name. It will take the class student dot class, and on top of that we are simply calling it dot list. This query is going to execute and it's going to give us all the rows in a list format, list of type student. So once we have the student list is ready, so we are simply printing all the information. Student dot for each and every object, what we are trying to do, we are printing the ID, name and age. Right now for the object what I am using, I have only three fields. Based on the need, you might see more fields. So after that, we are just closing this for each loop. So within this try block, suppose if something goes wrong, but which are less likely chances, but safe side we are also handling a exceptional link by printing a stack trace to know like what exactly it has caused the issue. Let's run this program. So this has issued a select query from the table name. This has printed all the records which are there in the database. So I'll show you the same from the database. It has a couple of records, right? We could see the same thing. So what we'll do, let's try to save one record on the fly and we'll see like whether it is capturing the same record or not. So what I'll do, I'll just uncomment the save student which I have coded in my previous video. So it is going to call a student save student. It's going to save the student, and then it is going to retrieve all the information. If you look at, so it has inserted into student and saved student successfully, then it has issued a query. So if you observe, so Anand is the last record which is there in at the student number 9th location. Let's refresh the DB. See, this is the new record that we have added at the end. So we have saved a new record and also retrieved to see all the records. This is the for each loop which is more convenient in this case. So please like the video and share it with your friends. In case if you are looking for any specific program, please do let me know in the comment section below so that I'll try to make that video as early as possible for you. Thank you very much once again. Bye.